In StatCrunch, there are two different ways to get numerical summaries that you can use to compare groups. The first is to analyze two separate columns. So if we're interested in, say, Baltimore pizza sales volumes against Denver sales volumes, we go to Stat, Summary Stats, Columns, just like we did before, but now we're going to select both columns. Note that it reminds me that I can use Control plus click to select both. Now down here we're going to select the statistics we want. So in this case I'm interested in the minimum, the first quartile, the median, the third quartile, and the max. You'll notice this is the 5-number summaries we saw before. We click Compute, and now we get an entry for both the Denver pizza sales and the Baltimore pizza sales. We're able to directly compare the two values against each other. You can see how different the maxes are, where the middle halves sit, and how different the medians and minimums are. Alternatively, if we want to compare values within the same column based on a grouping variable, so here we have the sugar content and types of cereal, we can compare the the sugar content for children's against adult cereal by going Stat, Summary Stats, Columns, just like before. Now we're going to click the sugar column and select Group by Type. This is going to allow us to compare the two. So let's say we want the mean and the standard deviation this time. So again, hold Control and click to select both of those. Click Compute, and now we get rows for the adults and a row for the children. We're able to compare the means and the standard deviations against each other. Here we can see how dramatically different those two means are. Later in the course, we'll learn more about how to assess how meaningful that difference really is.